I can bet you when you were a child, you said, I can't wait till I can grow up and have this and have that. And you do now. And now you have this and have that. But you're still like, oh no, but I want to manifest so I can get this and I can get that. What if I told you you don't have to manifest everything like one at a time, and you can literally just shift into the version of you that has everything? When you shift into your dream reality that has the car, the money, the job, the house, whatever, all of it, one time. Would you listen to me, and would you actually follow the steps? Like, would you let me guide you through it? Like, would you let me talk you through it? Ew, why did I say it like that? But anyways, would you listen? If you continue to have that mindset that you have to attract this to you and attract that to you, you will have a harder time, because it's like, oh, I gotta tick things off the list of everything I want to manifest, instead of just shifting into the version of you that has it all one and done. So let's talk about it. A year ago, when I was in my last year of high school, I was going through some things, in just terms of like everywhere in life. I kid you not, just every area of my life was just, something was wrong. I was trying to figure out, okay, where did I go wrong? Like, where in my mind am I that like messed up to the point my life is like this? Like, what did I do? Like, every single day, I kid you not, guys, I'd wake up and I'd deadass just be like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to survive the day, let alone the week. I just want to rot in bed, I'm not even gonna lie. I was doing some deep inner work, I guess you could say, and that's when I noticed, like, I had like a light bulb moment, that manifestation is not attracting a desire. It's about transformation and becoming the version of you that has your desire. Technically, essentially, this whole time in my like 8-9 years of practicing law of assumption, I knew that, because it was more of a subconscious thing. I was doing it subconsciously, of changing my life or becoming whoever I needed to be in order to have desires. However, this is when I really like locked in. End of April going into May. May is my birth month. May 29th is my birth. Why did I say that like I don't know my own birthday? Anyways, so I decided, you know what, for my birthday, let me do something for me, and let me shift, not for my desires, strictly for me. So I made a list of everything I wanted in my life to change. Now, the thing that is fun about when you are shifting, because energetic shifts, they don't even have to be big. They can be literally the most stupidest things ever. I started off because I just didn't know where to start. I was like, there's so many things that are like subconscious that I do, certain habits. Like, I don't want to do anything that I just can't fully commit to. So let me start off small. The first mini shift that I did, and it's going to be so, I know this might sound stupid, I literally just shifted my sleeping position on my bed and started sleeping like that permanently. How is that little, switch gonna change your life and get you your manifestations? Like, what are you talking about? Let me explain. It's not only just about changing, but it's about shifting energies and becoming a whole different person. Another stupid thing I did. My lamp that I usually use, because I don't use the big light in my room. I hate it so much. But I took my lamp and I moved it from the right side of my room to the left side. And ultimately, because that changes the illumination of my room, it cast a difference in the room. It felt even different when I did it. And small changes started to shift in my life, things that were outside of me. So like people talking to me that I never spoke to before, and building a bond with me. I got a curly wig. I've never gotten a curly wig before that. I never got a curly wig in my life. I mean, that is a shift, because I literally physically changed how I look, my appearance. I started taking different routes. I started taking longer walks. I started to do these little things, and I continued to build up and build up. With those changes, other external changes in my life had to happen. So I was so shocked when I came home one day and I noticed that all the bushes and one of the trees in front of my house was gone. And it clicked, oh my god, these things were cut down. Like, little things started to shift. Then more things started to shift. More money started coming in for me. Crazy, like random. I randomly get money. I started to focus on these areas of my life. I wrote it down in like categories, and I started to write affirmations for it, and I started to affirm every single day. Because I was in high school, and oh my gosh, I had this one teacher. I loved him actually, but he just talked too damn much. And in class, I would write affirmations instead of writing notes. I'm gonna be honest, I have a whole page. I had pages and pages and pages of affirmations of who I want to be. So I just be affirming and affirming whole class. Not even writing down no notes. I'm sorry. I'm just affirming, because this is what I need to do, okay? Even things subconsciously within me. I started doing better in my last months of school. All of a sudden I had the boost to study regardless of what was going on for me, and I was like, I gotta study, I gotta do this. I was shifting and changing into the version of me that I wanted to be, regardless of what was happening, regardless of how stressed I was, how sometimes I would be crying and all kind of shit and I can't sleep and that I can't eat and blah blah blah. But I was continuing to persist no matter what was going on for me. And when you continue to persist no matter what is going on in your 3D reality, you impress your subconscious mind, and therefore your things manifest like that, because it's like, damn, you're really serious about that. So therefore nothing could take this away from you. No illusion, no negative energy. I don't give a fuck. You're gonna have what you want to have. Don't hyperfixate on the outcome and what you need to do, because with you making these little changes, you will become the version of you that does this. Think about it. The version of you that is in this relationship with your specific person, you have to continue to persist and be that version. And like I said, if it's something that you think like, oh, maybe I need to start doing this because if I was with my person I'd do this, think about the smallest things. You don't have to go crazy and think that you have to do the utmost to keep it up. You can do the smallest things. If you want, you can script. You can do shifting meditations. I remember I was doing shifting meditations, shifting into my dream reality and things like that. And I would literally imagine myself. I'd imagine myself, my higher self, on a pedestal, higher than me. Myself, like me, the person I am today, rising. And then my higher self grabbing my hand. And I go up with my higher self. That's what I imagine. I imagine how she looks, how she walks, how she talks, and she's taking me up with her. And then I'd fall asleep with that image in my mind. And then me and her would be in our dream reality with this, with that. That's what I would imagine. But that's literally all you really need to do. You need to become the version of you that has your desires. It'd be so normal for you to have texts from a specific person, to have this much amount of money coming to you, because it's just so normal. It wouldn't even feel like any damn thing. You also have to remember that the person you are now, and in the circumstance you are in now, with whatever, think about all the good in your life right now. At one point in your life, you manifested this shit. You manifested that you would have this, you would have this car, you would have this house, you would be able to do this and you do that. And how I know that you did all this shit is because when we were kids, listen, I don't know a single person that has never said this in their life. I can bet you when you were a child, you said, I can't wait till I can grow up and have this and have that. And you do now. And now you have this and have that, but you're still like, oh no, but I want to manifest so I can get this and I can get that. What I'm really saying is you need to remember that at one point this was your dream reality. The things that you have right now, this is what you wanted. You guys manifest for your dream reality and this and that, but you're not even manifesting really for yourself. You're manifesting for the desire, and that's whack. I'm sorry, but that's trash. What are you doing? Nothing is above you in this life. No person, no thing, no nothing. Nothing is above you. Matter of fact, if you're being ungrateful today, I don't know, if you're feeling upset, if you're feeling stressed, if you're feeling annoyed, I suggest you write down a list of everything you have ever manifested. Even if you want to write down how it happened and blah blah blah, everything that you currently have in your 3D reality now, and write down how it manifested, how it happened, or everything you want to manifest. Write down the things that you have manifested, and then you're gonna look and see, damn, I really am living in my dream reality already. Yeah, because as I've mentioned, us as humans, we're always gonna want something. We're always gonna have a new goal, a new dream to chase, and blah blah blah, and that's perfectly fine. So that's the thing you also have to remember, is it is okay for you to have everything you want. And I want you to say that with me. It is okay for me to have everything that I want. You're not needy, you're not ungrateful. It is okay for you to have everything that you want, period. You decide to kind of do what I did basically with the shifting. I wanted to do it in a process type of way. That's why it took days, you know what I mean? But it was really fun to do. And if you decide to do what I did basically, and every single day you pick something in your life that you want to switch, trust me, you will see things before your very eyes. You will see external changes that you're like, how did this happen? And it's really, really crazy, but it's really, really fun to do personally. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want more videos like this, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Anyways, I hope this video helped you, motivated you. But yeah, bye.